All right, shalom, 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 giving all the praise, honor, and infinite glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well and who I learn from daily. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners like unto a speckled bird. Shalom to you, sincere Akim on the highways and byways doing lessons and videos week in and week out in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, sincere Akwath, listening in silence as the scriptures command you to do so. This is your brother Isaiah Allah back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, I hope this is edifying to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. You are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. The name of your power, your God, his name is Yahawah. Yah meaning he, Hawa meaning is, he exists, BAHASHAM coming in the name, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His true name in the Hebrew is YAHAWASHI. Yah meaning he, Hawashai meaning savior or deliverer. All praises, honor, and infinite glory. And so I got this clip, brothers and sisters. I pray, Lord willing, this is edifying. This is not going to be too long, but this clip speaks volumes on the system that Esau is about to lay out, the beast system, all right, which the beast we know is the Roman Empire, all right, at the head of the NATO and the EU, and we are right now we're in the revised Roman Empire, Rome 2.0, and we're transitioning into the time of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and which we're already in that, but the time where Esau wants to use technology to completely merge man with machine, completely taking control of everything, all right, to replace people in general. And he's going to do that to the head of his system is with the RFID chip, which is the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. And he's going to use that chip to pretty much enslave all humanity. And mainly he wants to enslave you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And with that, he'll create and manufacture his own birthright on the left-hand side and be able to, he thinks, prolong the inevitable of his downfall of his kingdom and to stop these prophecies. But it's not going to work. But this right here, this video is going to show how this devil, what he wants to initiate with these CBDCs and how he wants his system to be laid out. All right, so let's play this clip. And then, of course, we'll get just a few scriptures and that'll be the lesson, Lord willing.
Good morning, citizens. Your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day. Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your families safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Yep, you got the flu. Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Oh, hell nah, I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
Can you guys please let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Fuck you! Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility? Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
As you can see, there you have it. There you have it. And this is already being established in certain countries like China, so on and so forth. But this is going to come here to America, Babylon the Great, man. This is why they're building their smart cities, the 15-minute city, so on and so forth. And at the head of it is going to be the MOTB. It's going to be the micro C-HIP, all right, which is the RFID chip. That's what's about to come. And that's going to have everything, your monetary system, your ID, your medical records. It's all going to be embedded within that chip. And it's going to connect you to their system and their grid to be able to have total surveillance that was shown in this video. There was a lot in that to unpack, but essentially it's all total control. And this is what these devils are about to initiate and what they're about to operate, man, with their beast system. All right. And their philosophies, their legislations, their decrees, and to be able to keep you on total surveillance because they want to know everything about you. They want complete control of you. And this is why we have to, the elect are not, they're not going to be able to touch the elect. But this is what this devil is hoping for, because he hopes if he chips up you Israelites, he can stop YAHAWASHI's rulership from coming. But it's inevitable. All right. It's inevitable. And that's what YAHAWASHI is coming to destroy the system. This is what we're up against. And this is why the Lord, the Lord only in this time that this is happening is going to be with his elect. And you saw, it just seemed like it kept getting worse and worse. And her credit system was lowering and lowering and lowering, and to the point where at the end, authorities came and got her. She was labeled as an enemy of the state. And you can't do nothing. You go out to protest. She just stepped out her car in front of a protest and boom, it flagged her. This is what the total control system that's about to happen. And this is all the beast system that's spoken about in Revelation 13. We're going to get a couple of precepts within that. Revelation 13 and beginning at verse 12. So let me highlight this real quick. And the exercise of all the power of the first beast before him. That first beast was the Roman Empire. All right. This is the revised Roman empires which we're living in. All right. It's the same nation, the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, the Edomites. All right. This is their second leg of the Roman Empire. And this is the end of their kingdom. This is the last leg. We're at the toes of the statue in Daniel chapter 2. And caused of the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he was healed what? During the Renaissance. All right. That's when the Roman the Edomites were healed. That's when they came out the caves. That's when they started to establish these kingdoms, man. All right, went through the French, the Spanish, and then Great Britain, and then America came up off of Great Britain. Verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And how did this devil do that? This devil did that when he bombed near Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. Okay. NATO came and bombed Bosnia, and then they eventually bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's how he did great wonders, and that's why all these other nations didn't want to mess with America at that time. Because of that, that's how America became a great superpower based on their weaponry. But now these nations have the same firepower and weaponry. And that's why they're no longer afraid of the hammer of the earth. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right, which is his use of technology. All right, that's the form of these miracles. It's AI. You're seeing it all on display. ChatGPT, you can just type something in, Google AI, and it gives you answers, man. Now, of course, sometimes it's not accurate, but for the most part, it is. And we're seeing that, this is a form of his witchcraft on the left-hand side, his God complex. And what he wants to do, he wants to enslave humanity by chipping them. And that's going to be a form of his miracles, because he's going to make it seem like it's for your benefit. Like, we need this security. We need this. This is going to be better for policing. This is going to be better to prevent crime, less death, so on and so forth. But it's not. As that saying, when as Rome, do as the Romans do. This is all a form of his wickedness. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. When as Rome, do as the Romans do. The images, their philosophies, all the power of the Roman Empire, their laws. Even like the Bill of Rights is like patented by Roman law, if you didn't know that. And so everything is revised. There's nothing new under the sun. This is all essentially designed and set up just like how the Roman Empire was. Just with new names. Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. So if you don't bow to this system, all right, this Roman Empire all over again, all right, that little horn spoken about in Daniel chapter 7. If you don't bow to this system, if you don't follow after the ways of it, if you don't agree to take to take their chip, which we're going to go into the next verses, if you don't do any of that, then you're going to be put to death. And that's why the elect, it says the scriptures say in 2nd Ezra that we're going to be as pilgrims on the earth, because we're not going to be bow to this system. We're not going to be a part of it. We're not going to be like agree to go down to the beast. The scriptures say that we love not our lives unto the death. But a majority of these people, these Babylonians, these Americans, they're going to bow to the system and they're going to take it. And they're going to be a part of the grid, plugged in, chipped in, all a part of their social credit score at the head of with that chip being the head of it. All right, going to verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right? And so, to show you this, to break this down to you, that this is the chip, the RFID chip, the mark is the Greek word charagma. So we're going to go here. Go into the Greek. As you can see there through the Spirit. Let's play it.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Charagma. And it's in the outline of biblical usage, a stamped and imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Hamashiach. The mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous image. Okay, so this is the chip. And the root word for that, because it's going to be imprinted within you, for to connect you to their satellites and to their entire system. The root word for that is karax. All right, and this is Strong's G 5482. Now, this is the delivery system. A pale or stake, a palisade or rampart, pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. Now, when you look up a picture of a palisade, it's like a fence, and at the temple point is sharped and designed just like a syringe, like a needle. And that's how the system is going to be delivered underneath your skin, man. Okay? Just like this, just to give you an example. I can get this out of my face. Go to images. Yep, just like that. And there's the RFID chip, just the size of a grain of rice. And that's going to be the delivery system to insert the chip within you. All right? So now let's back it up. And you're not going to be able to do anything. You're not going to be able to be a part of society if you don't take this chip. That's what that video was saying. Of course, they didn't talk about the chip because Esau's not going to do that. They're not going to tell you their plan, but they're telling you their plan. They show you, but they're not really telling you fully what they're going to do. But the men of the Lord, we know through the Spirit because what the scriptures say in the prophecies. Esau likes to do it, like to do things like that. He likes to. It's called predictive programming. He likes to show you before he does it, and you're actually seeing it now play out right in front of you. All right. Verse 18 here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 Now, when you go here to show that it's going to be etching in like underneath your skin, that's where the chip is going. These 3 Greek characters. Let's play it.
Strong's G 5516. Chi, Xi, stigma. Chi, Xi, stigma.
Chi, Psi, stigma. Now, when you go to the root word for now look at the word stigma. All right? A stick, i.e. prick. A marked, pricked in, or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. So this chip is going to be pricked, cut inside. It's going to cut. They're going to cut underneath your skin. And that's exactly what this is. The mark of the beast, the RFID chip. And I already showed you the image of it. All right. And it's also that 666 is embedded with the barcode system, the universal product code. All right. Which came out like early 19 I believe 70s, 80s, so on and so forth. All this is embedded with this system. They've been planning this. This technology is already here. It's just not made mandatory yet, but it's coming. And Esau is getting ready. He's getting ready, and this system is about to crash. The dollar is done, and that's why you're seeing Trump with the gold statue showing this coin. What is this all about? Let's show you. Let's see if I can Google it. Yeah, what's this about? Look at this, brothers and sisters. I believe that's him and Elon Musk, if I'm not no, let's see. There's one that's not the one that's not the one. Where's the one? It's a lock here. There's one with him holding a gold coin. That's the one I want. CBDC. Oh my gosh. Statue. Yep, there it is. Because at first Trump was against it. Now Donald Duck was against it, but now he was all for these central bank digital currencies. Because he's pushing forth the agenda of the bankers, the elites, the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Gettys. So we're here. We're here. And we're just waiting. We're waiting for the collapse because it's coming. The dollar is done, man. Everybody's leaving, going to the BRICS. Nobody wants to deal with the dollar no more. But they're all on one cahoots in order to establish this system. And a lot of our people are going to fall for it, man. They're going to fall for it. And so I pray, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all the praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the beloved apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. When this comes out, don't take the chip. Shalom.